$35. She sold 4,000 in 8 minutes. So I just want to point that out. Okay, we are moving on. Oh, this is very exciting night. We've got you covered head to toe beauty. We just shared with you how to get flawless makeup application. Now we're going to talk about when we leave the salon and we've got this beautiful hair color, right? And then it seems like within 72 hours, our gray hair is there, right? And you think, oh, I don't want to go back and spend another $200 getting my hair colored. Well, we have a way with dpHUE for you to get not one, but 2 permanent root touch-ups. Not 1, but 2 permanent. I have to keep stressing that. So what we have for you, and we'll go over the colors in just a second, is 2 easy professional applications of Root TouchUp here. And I want to point out, dpHUE was created by Justin Anderson, who is the guru of color, because he's worked on Miley Cyrus's color. Jennifer Aniston, who doesn't love Jennifer Aniston? My gosh, we've all wanted her hair. Well, now you can have it here with the dpHUE Root TouchUp Kit. And again, in the kit, you get 2 full applications here. But Justin is the creative director of dpHUE. He is the most coveted celebrity hair colorist, period, in Hollywood. He has trained and worked at the top biggest salons in the world. And he is here today giving us professional quality and a permanent solution. We're not just temporarily coloring.
No way.
We are permanently getting rid of those grays, and it's not 1, but it's 2 separate treatments. We're gonna go over all of the colors. So thank you for coming back.
Thank you for having me.
You look fabulous.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, so we created this product because women come into the salon and they get this beautiful hair color done, right?
Right.
They go home, they get all these compliments on it, and about a week later, it's like the roots start to come in a little bit. It's not looking as bright. So I wanted to give women an alternative to that. I wanted them to have that salon quality hair in between the salon visit. So we created this hair color that's exactly what I use on my clients at the salon. But I just want women, it's like those roots come in so quick. You know, it's like
I know.
Women who deal with gray hair, it's like a week later, you see that little strip of gray. So why don't women have the option of having salon quality?
Okay, we're gonna go over the colors. We already sold out of red. Auburn is already gone. We've been waiting for dpHUE to come back in stock. So here are your color options. So starting off at the top, there's your cool black. We've got black brown and dark brown. There's the medium brown. I'm dark blonde. I could go cool dark blonde. Medium blonde or cool medium blonde. So red is gone, auburn's gone, sorry, last call. If you want that medium blonde, you've got to be ordering now. We're very limited on that. But we give you absolutely everything. And that's what I love about this system is it's not 1, but 2 separate coloring systems.
Yeah, women get so nervous to color their hair at home, so I wanted to make sure that everything was in here so it's super easy for you to do. I mean, the brush is in there, the bowl is in there, everything's mixed out, already measured out for you to mix it all up. So right here, everything you need is inside the kit. You have your gloves, the bowl, you squeeze it out. We've marked it exactly where you need to squeeze to and mix it up. Look at those crazy roots.
Oh, I know.
You need to take care of it, so you just put the color right where you need it. Wherever it shows, if it's just right around your face, right down the part, you know, if you wear your hair slicked back in a ponytail a lot of the time, you just want to cover it right in that area. But I want women to have beautiful hair color weeks after they leave the salon.
Wow.
Why does it have to look so good just when they leave the salon? It's like they need that in between, right?
Yeah, and you wait 45 minutes. Oh, look at that. You know what? You don't get that halo effect or ring around
No,
the
there's
root.
no bands with this color. It blends
Love
perfectly.
that.
And the thing that I want to remind everyone is leaving it on for 45 minutes is a good thing. That means it's gentle color that's working slow and gentle. Anything that says cover gray in 10 minutes, that stuff is scary. We don't want to do it.
It's too hard on your hair.
If it's covering your gray roots in 10 minutes, it's a harsh product. You can smell it. The great thing about this is there's no harsh smell when you're mixing up the color. It's a gentle. So imagine what that does for your hair. Shiny hair color, covers the gray, not going to do any damage.
And the before and after speak for themselves. We'll show you the color chart again. We only have a couple minutes on this. I know you want to show us how easy it is to work.
Yes, so look, over here on my models, I colored one side of the head and left the other side for you guys to see the gray roots. So if we look over in here, we see where she has all those gray roots from before.
Are you kidding me?
So that's from before. And then over here, before the segment today, we colored her roots, and we got all that great coverage. That nice shine. See how there's no band in the hair? You have all, it blends perfectly.
What color did you use on her?
So on her, we used the level 6. And the thing that I wanted to point out is when you said cool colors, so if we have a 601, the cool colors mean we're canceling out any red in the hair. So some people who hate to have red, make sure you pick the cool color.
This is crazy.
So here you go, that gray root before.
Gorgeous color. Absolute, look, okay, right, that comes in a week. Not
exactly.
Even. It's like you blink your eyes, you wait, you know, you go to bed, you wake up in the morning, you're like, what in the world?
You know, and the funny thing for me, the reason I thought about this is like when women are getting compliments later after they leave the salon, like 2 weeks later, that's good business for me still, you know?
Yeah,
so it's like,
true.
I want women's hair to look good for weeks after they leave the salon, not every 6 weeks, you know?
And that's what's nice. Look at the difference you're gonna have by touching up yourself. This is professional quality, it's $12. I wanna go over the chart, we're gonna show you how this works. The reviews on this on hsn.com are amazing. Women are obsessed with this because they're extending their color, which means they're extending their dollar. There's nothing worse than spending 2 or 3 hours in a busy salon and it's saying, oh my gosh, I have to go back next week and spend another $150, or you can't get in. You know, your stylist is completely booked. Look at the results in 45 minutes. It's safe, it's gentle, and it's permanent. So again, well, let's talk quickly about the colors, because I think that's important. A lot of ladies are asking, am I cool tone? Am I warm? What do I need to go ahead and get? And again, you get results like this. It's one application. You receive 2 full-size applications. But if we can't see, if I just want to show the colors, and if you wouldn't mind, Justin, just talk about the shades and who are they for, starting off at the top left.
So you want to remember that we're only talking about your roots here. I'm not talking about all over color. This is to take care of those roots in between salon visits. So make it really simple for yourself. Just pick the color that's closest to your root color. And again, like I said, if you hate any red tones or any golden tones, you want to stay with the cool colors. If you like to see a little bit of the warmth, the 01s are fine. So you just want to simply go through and pick whatever color you're closest to. We're not worried about covering up your highlights or adding to your highlights. It's just your root area.
Now, honey, do I go with my natural color or my color?
You go with what's coming in, what you want to be at the base of your hair.
Gotcha. Okay.
And one thing I wanted to point out, you know, there's such a trend with all these spray products right now, or the powders that people put on, but those, you know, you go out in the rain and it starts to rain and those products are gone, you know, or it's coming down your face. If you sweat, you don't know where it's gonna stay. This is a permanent product that you're taking care of at home.
Crazy.
You can shampoo and wash your hair just like normal. It's not gonna rinse away, but you're taking care of those roots in between the salon.
Okay, we're gonna show you again the difference this is going to make. And again, think about this. This is $12.
Right in there. There we go, those gray roots.
How long did you just get your hair colored?
Well, today we did it over on this side. We just covered it up.
Before you came in today.
It's been about 6 weeks.
Okay, so how many of us want to extend and not spend, and what do you spend, about $150?
Oh, yeah.
$150, okay? And just a couple weeks, look at the difference she's able to do.
So for $12 in between the salon visit, you can blend those grays just to get you by until you go back to see your salon. I'm not trying to take people out of salon. I work in a salon. I still want to have a living, but it's like I wanted women to have pretty hair color throughout. When they're not seeing me. You know, it's like that in between. So it's like, as you can see right here, we covered it up. It's a perfect blend, a perfect match. So she right here is a level 6. It's the medium brown. And she likes to keep a little bit of the warm tones in her hair, so I don't want to do the cool tones on her. I want to keep a little bit of it. But again, don't be afraid. It's just that little root area. And look how perfectly it blends. This
won't interfere with my other color?
No, and it's Italian cream-based color. And what's so great about the cream color is that it stays exactly where you put it. When you place it right there at the root, because it's a cream color, it's gonna stay right there. You're gluing it down. It's not like those runny liquid things from the drugstore, you know. And the thing that drives me crazy about those is it goes down, it covers up the beautiful highlights that I've done, you know. So the cream color stays right at the root. So just where you want to cover it up.
Okay, so here's how we use it. And you receive 2 full kits here, right, Justin?
2 full kits. Everything you need is inside the box. Also, the box opens up into your workspace. So you're not gonna like get anything on your counters. You set it right out, mix up your color, place it right where you need it, leave it on for the 45 minutes, and you're good to go.
Look, do you know how much money you're going to save with permanent hair color covering gray? And you know, I've tried, you know, the 10-minute cover-ups, whatever. First of all, it's burning my scalp. Second of all, it's not permanent. No. 2 washes later, and I can see like an apricot color coming through, right? This is permanent. And I'm telling you, your hair colorist is going to thank you, because you're going to make their job a little bit easier next time they come in. You're not coming in with 2-inch roots. So again, if you want to extend your dollar, and we're spending $150, $200, some of us $300 for our hair color, highlights, lowlights, only a week or 2 later to notice all the gray, wouldn't it be nice for $12, you're able to go ahead and cover all of that gray and extend that $200 or $300 color job you just had, able to extend another 2 or 3 weeks? Think about that. Over the course of a year, and remember, you receive 2 full colorings here, you're able to save hundreds of dollars. And when you think about Justin working with Jennifer Aniston and developing and working with some of the most beautiful women and having, you know, created the most high-end color, he's doing the same exact thing for you today for $12. Look at that beautiful color. And what color did you say she was using?
So she's a 701 again because we wanted to kill any of the warmth in her. She didn't want to see any of that. I mean, look at that. Look at all that gray.
Wow.
Mixed over to this side over here. And it's just all that perfect
coverage. And just put your head down just a little bit more, sweetie, so we could, there we go. Okay, this is done in 45 minutes, or you could be walking around.
And it's just that thing, I mean, it was driving me crazy that women just didn't have an option. Their only option was that stuff in the drugstore, and women would go to the drugstore and blindly pick from different products, and they'd come in and their hair was destroyed. You know, so it's like I wanted to create a product that they could use at home that was gentle.
Especially around the front. This is where my Porient Phyllis sees it. It comes like right up here in the hairline. You can cover that up quickly.
So right in here, we've got all that coverage.
We're gonna show the color chart real quick. Unfortunately, all the reds are sold out. If you want some of the blondes, let's go over the blonde and let's really talk about each one. Justin, we'll walk over here. So starting off with 3.0. Cool black, who's that for? The blackest of black hair?
The darkest color that you can imagine is our cool black. It's the closest thing to black that we have. Moving up to the black brown, it's just a shade lighter than that. The dark brown, you know, that's just kind of like your subtle, it's a dark brown, but it's not anywhere near to the blacks. Medium brown is just kind of a warm, middle ground brown hair. The dark blonde, it's, you know, it's that blonde. It's for a lot of women who highlight their hair and the roots come in a little bit darker. The dark blonde is genius for kind of softening that band before they go back to get their highlights done. Cool dark blonde, like I said, that's just going to cut out any of the warm tones. If you don't want to see any gold or any red, you're going to want to go with the cool dark tones.
Okay.
The medium blonde is as we're getting a little bit lighter, and then up with again with the cool blonde, it's taking away the gold or reddish tones in the hair.
And again, you get 2 kits. So it's step-by-step, easy for you to use. Maybe we'll show you real quick here how you mix it together. Application is simple, it's easy. We've got about a minute or so to sell out, and that's it. It's $12 per application. You get 2 full applications in this kit. So again, it's something that I think a lot of us deal with and don't know what to do. And yes, there's temporary fixes out there, but let's get a permanent one that lasts for weeks, that doesn't interfere with what our colorist has already done. Yeah, extend the color that they and we have worked so hard on maintaining.
Exactly.
You know? So again, it's only here at HSN, spring price at $24. So just a couple seconds remain on that. Here's the bowl. You mix step 1. Mix step 2, right?
Yep, mix it together, throw your gloves on, put it on your hair. Remember, you're just placing it right where you need it. Just get your trouble areas right down the part around the hairline. Take care of your roots in between salon visits. I mean, don't walk around with a little skunk line or, you know, it's like you want to take care of it and don't be afraid of any sort of bands. This color blends perfectly, and that's why I created it. I wanted women to make my color look good in between seeing me. It only helps me out, and it helps them. You know, it's like my mom, she had this issue. She's like, why do I see you? And 2 weeks later, it's like my roots start to come in a little bit. And I'm like, you know, like my mom needs to have an option, right? Like women need an option to take care of it.
Okay.